Who is this?
I'm nobody.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. You're obviously somebody.
Answer me this, all-knowing Marvin. Can you see my body?
Huh. I guess not.
Kind of fascinating, right?
Hey, where am I?
You're on the crossroads of nowhere and somewhere. At the beginning of the beginning and at the end of the end.
Am I dead?
No, you're not dead, but we're not in Kansas anymore.
Kansas? I'm not from Kansas.
No, it's a line from the Wizard of... Never mind, I mean you're not home. And I want to help you get out of here.
So, who are you?
I already said.
No, I mean, like, who are you? You God or something?
You tell me, Marvin. Marvin, didn't your parents ever tell you not to take candy from a stranger? And that begins our first lesson.
Lesson?
Why, yes, Marvin, in order to return to your home, you must learn the aspects of purity so that you can escape this world. But first, you must let go of your predispositions. You must learn trust, but more importantly, the absence of trust. For instance, those who trust the shadows that roam this dimension are sure to be engulfed by the darkness, thriving on malice and rage for eons. They will try to corrupt. The things here will try to...
Things? Like monsters?
They go by many names, Marvin.
Well, what do they look like?
Leviathans, born from the ether, some tall enough to touch the sun, with torsos as wide as blimps. Some walk on 2 legs, some on 4, some you can't see, and others look just like you, Marvin. Be weary of the creatures that lurk in the forest, Marvin. I have prepared an assortment of foods for your pleasure. You may eat as much as you desire.
Well, if I shouldn't eat that candy you gave me, why should I trust the meal?
Very good. If you do trust me, indulge. But Marvin, I am not one of the creatures, I assure you. The creatures in this dimension will beg you for sustenance that they were once offered. They do not have your privileges, and for good reason.
Well, what'd they do?
When I return, Marvin, your questions will be answered. For now, enjoy your food.
Oh, hi. Can you hear me? Is this what you want? Wait, nobody told me not to trust creatures here.
A creature? I'm no creature, kid. Just give me the candy, I'm starving.
Do you know nobody?
It's do you know anybody? And I know a lot of people. Thank you very much.
No, like the voice in your head.
Oh. You're one of them, aren't you?
Them?
One of the somebodies.
Somebody's?
The disciples of this conniving prick. Nobody.
So you do know nobody.
He's not some god, if that's what you're thinking.
But he magically made this candy.
Didn't your parents ever tell you never to take candy from a stranger?
But you wanted it.
Still would, if you'd stop being such a brat. Plus, it's probably poisoned, for all you know. Tastes fine. Plus, I don't think he's trying to kill you. Just yet.
Kill me?
So young and innocent.
I don't know if I trust you.
Don't trust me. I haven't asked you for anything. Besides that candy he gave you.
Oh, I guess you're right, but what if he is God?
That's what he tries to convince his bait. You see that thing?
Yeah, nobody told me about those monsters.
They ain't monsters, kid.
Well, that's what nobody said. What are they?
They're those.
Yeah, those. What are they?
Those have thick throats. Those, they thick thoughts in their thick throats, float far from foes for reasons unknown. Docile creatures, they couldn't hurt the trees, let alone scratch the stones.
Pardon me?
Pardon for what?
About these,
Those. They have a high price on their head. And if everybody wants them now, then nobody wants them dead.
So, nobody wants to kill them?
I couldn't say if he personally wants to kill them, but I know that nobody wants the reward for doing so.
Well, why would they pay for that?
The richest say that they spread diseases to ecosystems around the world. But I know that's not the truth.
Well, what is the truth?
Nobody is a bounty hunter. Soon enough, he'll have you strapped up with a bomb and sent to exterminate.
A bomb?
Oh, yeah. Those only interact with the purest life forms. They can sense sin and float so far from those that are tainted. You can see why they're so valuable. Another reason why nobody took you.
Are you satisfied, Marvin?
Shh. I'm against the poachers, and we'll fight nobody soon enough. But for now, do what he says. I can help you. You've just gotta trust me.
Judgment. To understand judgment is the final step of purity. To be able to relate to those that you have nothing in common with is no easy task. I have no body, but my presence is real, and we can relate on some level, even if it isn't tangible. Had you had judgment in your heart when you met me, our interactions would have been very different. Your mind must be steady. Your mind must be pure, Marvin. In this world and your own, temptation will overpower you. Your job is to fight it. So I ask you this, Marvin. What is it that you truly want?
I miss my mom, my cat, my room. I just want to go home.
I can help you, Marvin. You see, you can only leave this world as a pure individual.
Well, how do we know?
Do you see the compass? Follow the compass until you get to the peak.
The peak?
Just follow the compass.
Ah,
Scared ya? Sorry about that, champ. What did nobody put you up to?
going to some peak?
The peak.
Yeah, what about it?
Already. He must really trust your innocence. What else did he tell you?
He said that those could bring me back to my home. Speaking of which, do you know how I got here?
I don't know. And quite frankly, I don't really care. Look, Marvin, you're either with me or against me. I am trying to stop those vile poachers and to protect those. If you don't trust that, so be it. Do as you please. But tell me, Marvin, do you want the blood on your hands?
What was that?
Probably the forest things.
Are they bad?
Not to you. But to me, definitely.
How come?
Look, I didn't always live like this, Marvin. I used to be a hunter. Like your buddy. Nobody.
What do you mean?
I was short on cash, and I was offered an easy way out. I changed. The forest knows of my sin. And sin is something I cannot escape. I have saved countless lives, fought for this forest! No matter how hard I try, I can't wash away the sin I've burdened myself with. I'll meet you at the peak.
In just a moment, the creature will descend upon this peak. If you are free of sin, you will take that briefcase and travel with it.
Is the key in the briefcase?
Yes, but it will only open once the creature has accepted you.
Wait.
We can't wait now.
What if I'm not pure?
You'll know soon enough, Marvin.